On September 6, 2025, after we got back from the Melbourne train show and I edited all the videos, I showed that video and on a live stream on Rumble that evening. And I also showed the train show and hobby shop haul. I recorded it while I was doing the live stream, among other things that we talked about and did on the live stream. So you're missing out on a lot by not going over to Rumble and watching what is going on over there. So here is the train show and hobby shop haul from the Melbourne train show on September 6th, 2025. Don't you just know, anytime that we have a train show, we have a train show haul. So okay, now what did we get with the haul? Okay, I'm not going to show you right now what we got at the train show, but I'll show you what we got at TRF trains. Okay, little teaser here. All right, so I got this right here, code 83, 1/3 of the 22.5-inch radius. You know, the real short ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in there. I'll always need this for when I do the turnouts. This extends it, or, you know, whatever. And then I got another weathering powder. This one is Dusty Brown Monroe models right there. Okay. And I said I needed to get some styrene, so I got a bunch of styrene here. All right, there we go. And these are evergreen. I didn't see the sheet, but I got 12 by 24 80 thousandths this time, 19080. I didn't know it was evergreen, but there's the evergreen. I got one sheeted out because that's all he had left. And I got 2 sheets of the 60 thousandths, 19060. That right there, 2 sheets of that. All right. So, what else have we got here? That's it from the TRF trains. Okay, now for the train show. Okay, so I was at the one vendor, and he said, he was talking about Campbell's, and he said, oh, I got a Campbell's caboose. So I ended up getting a Campbell's caboose right here. It's got no couplers on it and plastic wheels, but I thought it would be nice to have a Campbell's caboose. And also a B&O with horn hook couplers and plastic wheels for $5. These two for $5. So I'll stick these up here. Just for the heck of it, because I don't really need them, but I thought the Campbell's one would be nice. I'll put the Campbell's next to the Campbell's kits. All right, so talking about Campbell's kits, in the beginning here, you seen, let me see if I could pull this up right over here. He had a whole stack of Campbell's kits right there. A lot of other stuff, huh? Okay. Well, and at the very end, Debbie was sitting at the table over there, right next to the snack bar, and I looked over, and there was a guy sitting at the table. That's the 400 stockyard. That's the stockyard that I have, that I just built. Let me see if I don't have the I don't have that camera on right now, but I got it sitting right above the table. That's the 400. Yeah, that's the stockyard that you want. Oh, you want that one? Oh man. Well, if you want it, I'll get it at the D-Land show. How much does he? What's the price that he has on that? Let me see. He got $45 for that one. That's the one that I just did not too long ago. The one before this one here, before the coaling station. But anyway, we were sitting there at the table, and I look over. There's a guy sitting at the table on the far wall, and right on the table next to him, he had a bunch of Campbell's kits, and he wasn't a vendor. And I went over and I says, "You like to build Campbell's kits too?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, but he had two of the big ones. I can't remember which ones he had, and he had about 4 of the smaller ones, the real small buildings. And said, we was talking there for a while, so he enjoys building them, and he likes the little shingles and stuff. He likes putting them together. And yeah, they had the wood grain, the grain elevator there too. So I got this one right here. This is Susanna Frocks right here. It's a small one, and he wouldn't give me a discount on it. He's selling it for a hobby shop, but I got it for $30. So there's a bag A, a bag B, and a bag C with plastic stuff in it, and some shingles. So let me put these back in here and bring out one of the drawings here with the instructions. And somebody wrote on the instructions, reddish purple house. Okay. But there's the instructions right there. So that's going to be a fun one to build. That's a small one right there. All right, so here's the lid. Okay. And another one, I think we saw this one on the video last night. And this is Sayez Sash and Door Kit number 1, number 416 right there. Okay, that's way too much. Keep shopping, one will turn up. Okay, but the sash and door, I paid $50. He wanted $55. Yeah, he didn't have the other one. Yeah, we seen that on the deal. This is kit number 1 right there. Boom. Bag A with a lot of sticks. Bag B, windows, that cardboard, sticks, and roofing detail. Okay, I got that for $50. Well, I got 2 kits, and he didn't take too much off of it. 50. Yeah, they were $55 a piece, so I offered him $100, and I got 2 of them. Montgomery Feed. Is that what the name? Montgomery's Feed right there. Number 419. So I got those two for $100. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Those 3 kits. No D bags. No D bags in any one of them. Here's Montgomery A, B, and C. Nope. This one, they just go up to C again. No D bag. Montgomery Feed 40 or 419. Okay, so those are the 3 that I got. So he did have, okay, let me see if I can see on this picture here. He has a HO freight station. I wish I could make this thing bigger here. Stockyard number 400. Idaho Spring Mine. Campbell Supply Company. The Iron Foundry. Stamp Mill. Quick's Coal. Okay. Well, he had a couple of Montgomery Feed and Supply. I got... Oh, he had 3 of them. I got 1 of them. Freight Station. And then there's another one in there. I can barely see what it is. Wait a minute. Let me... There we go. Quick's Coal is a neat kit. Yeah, I've seen that one. But those are the 3 that I got. These 2 right here and this right here. Susanna Frocks. Now he's going to be at the D-Land show, and he's going to be back in the Melbourne show too. So I might go back in December is the Melbourne show. So let me see when the Melbourne show is. I'm not going to pull up all these things here. Let me see if I could pull it up here. December 6th is the next Melbourne one. But he's going to be at D-Land in October. But I don't think he's going to get any more. He didn't talk about it, but I'll see when he's at the D-Land show to see if he's got any that he's going to get at the D-Land show. Yeah. The sales kit usually goes for $75. Well, the original price on it, the hobby shop had $89, and then they marked it down to $55, and I got it for $50. But I'll see if they got any more of them. Okay, so well, if you want it, well, if you can't find it any cheaper on eBay, I'll get it for you the next time if he has it when I go to D-Land. Yeah, he had the Howell Truss Bridge too. Okay, all right. Yeah, I seen that. Is the Howell Truss Bridge the one I have or not? Okay. Well, anyway, there you go. All right. We have a few more train shows coming up in the next month before we head north, when we'll be going to the Timonium train show for, when is it, October 25th, and we may head up to York also for the Train Collectors Association, because they're having theirs in York, Pennsylvania around the same time that the Timonium train show is in Timonium, Maryland. So coming up this weekend, it's not a train show, but it's an open house. And if you look on my community tab, you can see the information there. It's a 20 by 30 or 20 by 40 G-scale privately owned layout in Palm Bay, Florida. You can see the information there. I can't remember what it says on there, but take a look at the community tab. And I also put it at the end of the video on the Melbourne train show, because it's they only have the open house twice a year, And it's the weekend after the show in Melbourne in December and in June. So if you're in the area, I urge you to go take a look at it. Debbie and I will be going there this weekend. Also, the weekend after that is the Villages Train Show, September the 20th. They're on September 20th and 21st. So we're going up there on the Saturday. And then October the 4th is D-Land. We'll be going to D-Land again. And maybe I'll be able to find some more kits from that vendor that I get all the Campbell's kits from. He doesn't go to the Villages show because there's a waiting list for vendors on that show there. So, and then comes Timonium. So there you have it. There are the shows we got coming up. And I hope I could save enough money to get up to see my family and friends up in Maryland. Hope I don't spend too much at these train shows and other places. So hope to see you there.